Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about NIO. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be talking about NIO. NIO has some massive stock news, guys. It's absolutely amazing. So we actually got NIO's deliveries today, and they delivered 7,225 vehicles, which is up 2% from their vehicles, 7,077 that were actually delivered in December. The year-over-year growth for NIO's vehicle deliveries is up 352%. And honestly, it's just amazing how consistent NIO is with their actually sales deliveries and stuff like that. You know, the company is doing absolutely amazing, and it's leading a lot of people to question, why did NIO stock fall? Should you buy the dip on NIO stock, $56.81? I think right now is a very good time to pick up NIO stock, $56.82. Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, but the reason I say this is because we can definitely see that NIO as a company is doing a great job of growing itself, and the company is consistently putting up great sales numbers. Now, if we dive in a little bit deeper, like I said, they have a 352% increase in their overall sales in just year to year, which is just absolutely insane, and it's absolutely crazy. Looking at the one-year chart, the stock is up over 1,500% year to date. So, the stock is doing absolutely amazing, and it's a huge growth story. And you know what the cool thing is like NIO stock is not going to stop growing here, and the company is going to continue to grow over the course of it all the time. Like I said, the fact that NIO's putting up consistent delivery numbers is a very good sign for the stock in itself. Now we're going to get a little bit more insight as their earnings come, and like I said, they're expecting about $1 billion in revenue for NIO as a company, which is just absolutely huge. So the company is doing a very good job of putting up consistent sales numbers. The company is dropping, a lot of new vehicles. We're getting a little bit deeper dive of their battery swap stations. We're getting a little bit of deeper dive in their self-autonomous driving technology, self-driving chips. So the company is doing a very good job of innovating itself and really putting up consistent sales numbers. So what's next for NIO? Like I said, it's most likely going to be earnings. Hopefully they don't actually lag on their earnings. NIO does usually sometimes take a little bit longer on their earnings altogether, but this is definitely what's going to drive the stock price up. Once people see that NIO is getting pretty close of heading towards profitability, it's definitely going to be a good sign. Now, analysts are expecting negative 6 cents per share as far as the revenue goes, which is very good because we can see that the company is getting closer and closer to actually hitting profitability. And what do I mean by this altogether? So if you guys take a look at it from a bigger perspective, NIO actually is not profitable as a company. Right, so they're operating at a negative loss, but all companies usually do when they first start going out. If you take a look at Tesla, for example, Tesla was not profitable for about 15 years before actually seeing its first profitable quarter at the end of 2018. But right now is a very good time to pick up NIO stock because NIO stock does have the potential chance to hit $100 and probably is going to hit $100 by the end of the year. Yes, we've kind of been gifted with the sideways trading that's been going on with NIO, which is turning off a lot of investors from NIO. The fact that the stock really hasn't done much and the stock hasn't been going up like crazy like it did before. The last really huge price jump we got was on NIO Day, which was January 9th, right? The stock saw like a very huge increase, hitting almost $67 to $68. And a lot of people are wondering, when's NIO stock going to start climbing upwards? When is it really going to make that next level forward? Right now, like I said, it's kind of been in a consolidating period. Like I see here, if you take a look at the 1 week chart, it's down 4.78%, but the stock in itself has just kind of been trading sideways. Even taking a look at the 1 month chart, yes, it's up 11%, but if you guys take a look at the graph, it's still kind of trading sideways. And a lot of people are like, okay, when is NIO stock really going to make that next leg up? Well, we have to take a look at what NIO actually has going for itself. On top of its delivery estimates today, which were an absolute beat, growing 350%, NIO still has a lot of plans. Like I said, they just started up a new deal, to get more cars on the road. If you guys take a look at it, like I said, NIO did basically a special deal where you can put 0% down payment on a NIO vehicle from January 20 all the way to the end of February, which is definitely going to help boost its sales altogether. Like I said, NIO dropping a brand new sedan, trying to expand as fast as possible, working on the autonomous driving technology and the battery swap stations altogether, plus 2 huge analyst upgrades. One from Martin Huang from Nomura put an $80 analyst price target on NIO, and JP Morgan actually raised their price target from $33 all the way up to $75, and analysts are getting a lot more bullish on NIO as far as the EV industry in itself. But really what's going to push NIO forward is the growth in the Chinese EV market. Like I said, right now all Chinese EV companies have maybe captured about 4% of the market, so there's still a lot of growth to be captured. Analysts are expecting probably from now till 2030, 2035, that there's going to be a 50% increase in overall EV sales, which is definitely going to push NIO stock price higher. NIO currently being the top Chinese EV company right now definitely is giving it a very good reputation, very good sign. NIO right now, like I said, has plans to expand into Europe by the middle of this year, which is definitely going to drive in more clientele, help the business expand, and really put itself on the map. That's kind of where NIO currently sits right now. But right now, I think is a very good price to buy NIO stock. Like I said, projected for a lot of long-term growth. And I don't want people to be turned off by the sideways trading. Like I said, stocks tend to do this a lot. Tesla did it for a long time, where the stock was trading sideways before the next leg up. If you guys believe in the business model and the overall growth in the stock in itself, then it should be a no-brainer to be picking up NIO stock at $57.03. The stock has a lot of absolute massive potential, and the stock is doing very, very well for itself altogether. And I think it is worth the investment. Now, I know a lot of people say, how consistent are NIO sales going to be? For me, I think NIO sales are going to consistently increasing from here. We've seen it time and time again, that NIO's consistently beating its target estimates, that it's always delivering more vehicles than it did the previous month. It just goes to show that the EV market is very explosive. It's very demand. And like I said, if you take a look at the EV market in general, the EV market is still projected to grow so much from now until the next 10 years. It's just crazy. And it just goes to show that NIO sales are going to continue to rise, and NIO stock in general is going to continue to rise as well. I do think NIO is worth the investment. I think people should invest in NIO stock, $56.97. It is absolutely worth the investment. NIO is an amazing company with a lot of awesome fundamentals. And it's shown us time and time again that NIO is here to compete, to be the top Chinese EV company. Currently speaking, NIO is the top Chinese EV company among its competitors, XPeng and Li Auto, which is already a very good sign for NIO stock in itself. Yes, the sideways trading, like I said, is a turnoff for investors, but I want people to see the long-term vision of NIO stock and what NIO stock actually has to offer as a company altogether. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of NIO stock. Do you think NIO stock is worth a buy at $57.07? Were you guys shocked that NIO stock beat its delivery estimates? If you guys own NIO stock, how many shares do you guys own, and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.